farmer and rep volunteer. Now, due to this blasted pandemic, we still can't get kids out on the farm, and I can't go into talk at schools to learn about food production. So today, I'm just making a wee video to teach you about the ingredients that go into making my favourite drink, delicious, nutritious milk. And first of all, the first one we put in is this liquid here, molasses. Now this is a byproduct of sugar cane. So once the sugar has been taken out, this is what's left, and it's a real high energy feed for cows. And like I said there, it's a byproduct, which means it's something that we can't actually eat, but it can still be made into an ingredient to make milk. Next up, we have soda beet here, which is wheat, which is grown in the fields, and it's treated with caustic soda to preserve it. Again, most wheat you'll find made in your bread or flour, but this wheat probably wasn't up to standard for that, so it goes into cattle feed. So again, it's a byproduct of human food. So there we go. Next up, I have some blend here. Now the blend, that's a real nice tasty part of the ingredients. It is a good protein source. It has a rapeseed meal, which is another byproduct. Once the oil has been taken out of the rape, you're left with the seed and make the meal to make this food. There is also sugar beet pellets and some maize distiller's grain, again another byproduct that is used after the maize has been used for distilling. Then we have this one, which is what we call cake or compound. It's different names all around the country, but Scottish people mainly call it cake. That has most of the same ingredients as my blend there, it's just slightly differently made up. And then we're on to the biggie here, the main ingredient of the ration, of the recipe. This is called silage. Now this is grass which was cut in the summertime and the sun was shining, and then we preserved it for the winter and we feed it to the cows. And it smells beautiful. So in it goes. And then our next ingredient here is also another kind of silage, but it's not made from grass, it's made from maize. Now maize is that crop that grows really tall, but it is the crop that you grow. You maybe like corn on the cob or sweet corn. That's the vegetable that you get from maize. But we take the whole plant and chop it all up and feed it, put it into this ingredient. You can still see some of the little bits of corn there. If you see, it's mashed up and that goes in. So there we have, oh, and also the last vital ingredient is we take a little bit of water. So in it goes. So now we're ready to mix it all up. Call that a mixer? That's a mixer. So here we put all the ingredients into the big mixer in slightly larger quantities than we had on the kitchen table. And it's really important that we get the mix just right so the milk comes out with the taste and all the nutrition that we need. Some that I prepared earlier. And how do I make these ingredients that we as humans can't consume into something delicious, nutritious that we can drink? I know, she'll do it. Now let's see how that happens. The cows here have free access to these robotic milkers where they can go and be milked whenever they want at any point throughout the day. Some of them being milked 4 or 5 times a day, and giving at most between 60 and 70 litres of milk, which is enough milk for you to have in your cereal for, well, a really long time. Now, it's not only a really tasty drink, it is also the main ingredient in a lot of other food, such as cheese, yoghurt, butter, ice cream and milk chocolate, closing the name with that last one. So there, that's the cups attached, and the milk will start to flow. The milk is also an excellent source of vitamins and minerals, including calcium, phosphorus, selenium, vitamin D, vitamin B12, and it's also a great source of protein. So milk will give you a lot of energy as well as keeping your teeth and bones strong. And on the rare occasion when the sun shines and the rain stops, we let the cows do the work for themselves. Here she is, eating grass, and she converts that into milk. There's no better sound than a cow munching on grass. So there you have it. You've learned how milk is made. Isn't it great how a cow can turn all those ingredients that we can't eat into something delicious like this? Now, I love milk so much that I can drink this pint of milk in under 5 seconds. So cheers.